Let's take a look at some of our different drawing options. If we select this map here that we have as a road map, we could very easily add a stroke to it just by grabbing our ink bottle tool here and then choosing a stroke color of, say, gray, and then we just click once and we'll click here just to the different areas. And now all we need to do is hit the delete key, and now we've got this nice outline of our map here. Now if we wanted to add another stroke on top of that, we could choose another color here, and then when we click, notice that we can't do that. All it's doing is just changing the color of the existing stroke. Well, what we can do is we can actually add a double stroke by selecting, first of all of our stroke here. Now it's selected, we can increase the size of it if we wanted, and make sure we select all of it. Just hold the shift key and you'll see that the inside parts there are now all selected, and we can make those a uniform thickness. See, that's a good thing about Flash there. We just changed that and they all become the same thickness. So if we wanted to add another stroke to these, we can't because it's already a stroke. But what we can do is if we go under Modify, Shape, we have this option here, and it's called Convert Lines to Fills. Now when we click this, notice they're no longer lines, now they're fills. So now we can add another stroke. So let's grab our ink bottle tool here. We'll grab a really bright color, and then we'll click once. Notice now we've got these strokes here that we've added. And of course, if we wanted, we could go a step further. We could select all these, hold down the shift key there, and double click just to make sure we've selected all of them. And now we could do the same thing. We could go Modify Shape, Convert Lines to Fills once more. And it looks like we missed a little bit up there. Not to worry. Grab our ink bottle tool once more, and then we'll grab a dark blue, and then we can click, and look at this, we're adding even more strokes. This is starting to look like a pair of pajamas actually, but you can see the power of that tool that we can adjust those things. Let me show you something else while we're working in these tools here. If I'm to grab my pencil tool and I draw a little wiggly thing here and I select it, there's another two options here under Modify Shape, and one of them is called Smooth. If I click the Smooth option, it will smoothen this, just like as if we'd done it when we selected it. Let me draw a round circle here, and let me select that, then we go under Modify, and we go under Shape, and we choose Smooth. There's not much left there to smoothen, is there? But let's choose Straighten, and look at that. We get an exact circle. Just as if we'd used those straightening and smoothing options while we were drawing. There's another option out there. Let's go, we'll select both of these, and we'll go under the Modify again, and under Shape. We've done Smooth and we've done Straighten. The other one is the Optimize setting. If we click this, it will reduce these, and the reason we would choose this Optimize Curves is to reduce the file size when we export this for the web. If you're working on something that has a lot of different strokes on it, each one of those is going to put a point on there, and you'll see this later on when I show you how to use the pen tool. We can smoothen it less, we can smoothen it more, and let's just click OK. And right now what it's done is it had 36, it's reduced it to 32 as 11% reduction. Click OK, and that's reduced it. We can go under Modify again. Let's go Shape, Optimize. Let's crank it all the way up, and we'll use multiple passes. We'll be very vicious with this. Click OK. Now we've reduced it from 32 to 27. So sometimes you want to do that just to reduce the file size and optimize these. So that shows you some of the different drawing options here under the Modify menu when you're working in Flash.